Meghan cradled her blooming baby bump as she left the royal variety performance on Monday night. Dazzling in black and white sequins, the Duchess, 37, beamed as she left the London Palladium following the glittering charity event. The radiant royal, who is expecting her first child with Prince Harry next spring, donned a sparkling £895 top and flowing £850 black maxi skirt by London-based designer Safi that skimmed over her bump. The star-studded event saw the Duke and Duchess of Sussex meet performers including Take That and the cast of hit West End musical Hamilton before taking their seats to watch the acts from the royal box. Meghan also shared a touching moment with 7-year-old Darcy Ramois of Berkshire, who wore a tiara to meet the Duchess at the entrance of the theatre. Afterwards they took their places in the royal box for the national anthem, which was played by the state trumpeters of the Band of the Household Cavalry and the Invictus Games Choir. As the couple made their way down the line-up, both seemed delighted to meet the cast of Hamilton again, a few months after seeing the show on stage for the second time. The cast members congratulated Meghan on her pregnancy. "Thank you," the Duchess smiled. Harry greeted Take That like old friends, and it turns out that they are. Lead singer Gary Barlow told Meghan, "Ask your husband about playing the tambourine of one of our records." Barlow later explained that the prince had played percussion on Sing, his Commonwealth record commemorating the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. In the royal box, the couple smiled broadly as host Greg Davies welcomed them to their first royal variety performance as a couple, which generated a huge round of applause. They also smiled broadly when he also said the entire audience would like to congratulate them on their wonderful news. "As I believe they say in royal circle, one is thrilled that two will become three," he said. The couple also laughed good-naturedly as they were the subject of Davies' opening skit. He recalled a series of hilarious remarks made by his mother, Pat, 78, a retired school bursar, about the royal family. Meghan laughed and gave a round of applause as he told the audience how his mother had said all of us single ladies were a bit disappointed when he, Harry, got taken. As if she had a chance. Davies said. Despite there being a couple of mishaps during the evening, the couple seemed to be having a wonderful time. Simon Cowell arrived on stage to introduce the winner of Britain's Got Talent. Lost voice guy couldn't read his auto cue and was forced to wing it. Later Greg Davies came on and went to introduce Sheku Kana Mason, the talented young cellist who performed at Harry and Meghan's wedding. He was halfway through his preamble, describing how the couple were the only people present who didn't hear him play as they were signing the register when he realized he was introducing completely the wrong person. "That was entirely the wrong link," he said, laughing, before going off stage and returning to more applause, including from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. After the show, the couple made their way onto stage to meet the 40-plus performers. Meghan was enchanted as Peanut, a realistic puppet elephant from the act Circus 1903, bowed and offered her a posy of flowers. Harry even chivalrously kissed its trunk. Performer Jessica Spellis, who accompanied the elephant, operated by Luke Chadwick Jones, said the couple had been fascinated about how the elephant worked and even had a look behind his ears to check. "I've been watching this show since I was a child, so this is a dream come true," she said. The Duke and Duchess spoke to performers including singer George Ezra and Britain's Got Talent winner the Lost Voice guy, Achille Ridley, a disabled stand-up comedian who is unable to speak and uses a communication aid in his routine. He told Harry, "Thanks very much, it was a pleasure." Lee later said, "It was amazing to meet them both. She just congratulated me on mine and said how much she enjoyed my performance, which made my day." Take That singer Howard Donald said it had been a pleasure and an honor to perform for the couple. "We were really relaxed and thoroughly enjoyed it," he said. "It's not your normal crowd, and they were very appreciative. They were a lovely couple and it's wonderful they are having a baby." They said they were watching the hardcore fans put their hands in the air to never forget. Harry said even he remembered it. It was Harry's second outing to the annual event, which is always attended by a member of the royal family, the first being in 2015. As a former actress and performer herself, law-born Meghan will no doubt take a keen interest in the proceedings, although it is unlikely she will ever have seen anything like tonight's show before. The royal variety performance, a mixture of music, dance, singing, and comedy, is held in aid of the Royal Variety Charity, RVC, of which the Queen is patron. The money raised from the show helps hundreds of entertainers throughout the UK who are in need of assistance as a result of old age, ill health, or hard times. In particular, the charity assists former members of the entertainment industry living in Brinsworth House, a residential home it runs in Twickenham. The Duchess's posy included foliage from the Brinsworth House garden. The evening is being hosted by comedian Greg Davies and will include performances from Take That, the cast of Hamilton, Clean Bandit, the cast of Tina, the Tina Turner musical, and Andrea and Matteo Baselli. The origins of the Royal Variety performance date back to 1912, when King George V and Queen Mary agreed to attend a Royal Command performance at the Palace Theatre in London in aid of the Variety Artists Benevolent Fund. In July 1919, the second royal show was performed and was the first to be billed a Royal Variety performance. Held at London's Coliseum, the show was staged as a celebration of peace and, as the official announcement expressed, had been commanded by the King to show his appreciation of the generous manner in which artists of the variety stage had helped the numerous funds connected with the war. Of Sussex looked every inch the Hollywood star as she arrived for her Royal Variety performance debut on Monday night. Pregnant Meghan, 37, opted for a £895 sequin top and a £850 maxi skirt by Safiyu, a London-based designer she first wore in Fiji last month as she joined husband Prince Harry, 34, for the glittering charity event at the London Palladium. The radiant royal, who is expecting her first child next spring, brought even more sparkle to her look with a glittery black and gold clutch and £7,000 diamond earrings from Canadian jewelry brand Birks. Meghan was greeted in the theatre foyer by 7-year-old Darcy Ramois of Berkshire, who presented her with a beautiful posy of winter blooms before she made her way inside to meet the acts including Take That. For the occasion, Meghan donned a dazzling bustier top with an asymmetric overlay peplum that skimmed over her blooming baby bump. The top, covered in a bicolor leaf sequin, had a simple black strap added to give the mother to be more support during the high-profile outing. She teamed the piece with a fitted black skirt, also from the designer. The high-waisted maxi was cut to flatter the Duchess's figure and featured a slight train. Meghan wore a full-length cape blue dress by the designer at black tie reception on the first night of her royal tour in Fiji last month. The spectacular £1,095 outfit by German-born designer Daniela Karnutz was made in the same shade of blue as the Fijian flag. Adding to the drama of tonight's look, Meghan plumped for a pair of £726 black high-heeled pumps by go-to shoe brand Aquazura. She also carried a glittering black clutch that looks strikingly similar to the Stella McCartney worn to a charity performance of Hamilton with Prince Harry in August. The Duchess also recycled another part of her look, her £7,000 snowstorm earrings by Birks, which she has worn on a number of previous occasions. The 2.15 CT diamond earrings are crafted in 18KT white gold and add sparkle to any outfit. As the couple made their way down the lineup, both seemed delighted to meet the cast of Hamilton again, a few months after seeing the show on stage for the second time. The cast members congratulated Meghan on her pregnancy. Thank you, the Duchess smiled. The Royal Variety performance, a mixture of music, dance, singing, and comedy, is held in aid of the Royal Variety Charity, RVC, of which the Queen is patron. Meghan hits the red carpet in sequins. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have stepped out onto the red carpet for a star-studded date night. Harry and Meghan attended the Royal Variety performance at the London Palladium on Monday, an annual televised event that aids the Royal Variety charity to benefit hundreds of UK entertainers in need of help and assistance as a result of old age, ill health or hard times. The pregnant Duchess opted for a sequined outfit by Safiyu. She pulled her hair back into an elegant updo that highlighted her dazzling Birks snowstorm earrings, which she has previously worn on several occasions, including her solo outing in September to see the Royal Academy of Art in London Piccadilly's Asenia exhibit. Harry looked dapper in a classic tuxedo and black bow tie. This year, the show was hosted by Greg Davies and included performances from Take That, George Ezra, Clean Bandit, the cast of Tina, the Tina Turner musical, and Andrea and Matteo Baselli. The Royal Variety performance dates back to 1912, when King George V and Queen Mary agreed to attend a Royal Command performance at the Palace Theatre in London in aid of the Variety Artists Benevolent Fund. In July 1919, the second royal show was performed and was the first to be billed a Royal Variety performance.
kindly support my Patreon account, since that's the only way I can continue what you like seeing on this channel. Thank you. You'll find it in the description box below.